Hi. Have you ever felt stressed or nervous and tried to stuff down those feelings and keep on going anyway? Do you find that you feel anxious, but you sort of don't know how to deal with it, or you feel stressed and somehow life just feels anxious a lot of the time or stressed a lot of the time? I can relate because I used to feel stressed a lot of the time. I guess that's why I became the Shy Woman's Coach, because that's part of feeling shy. But today I want to tell you something that I learned in the course that I did to become a life coach, my first neuro coaching course, which absolutely staggered me. So I'd love to tell you a story. But first, I'd like to explain a little bit of the science of stress. So, just a brief moment of psychology here in science. So, imagine you're in a little tribe and you're living there say, in the jungle, and a scary beast comes out. Suddenly your body goes into stress, so your heart starts pumping faster, your blood pressure rises. The blood actually runs from your brain to your arms and legs, and that is called the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. So your body is getting ready for action. You might fight off the hairy beast, you might flight, run away, freeze. Sometimes if it's a they tell me in America, if it's a grizzly bear, the best thing is to stand still, because then it will walk past you rather than feel threatened and attack, or see you and attack. And fawn is like people pleasing, so you might feed the hairy beast something to direct it away from you and onto something else. So that's a stress response. And our bodies have been designed, have developed, if you like, this response to have the best rate of survival for stressful events, sudden danger. So a car whooshes past and you jump out of the way so fast, you don't even know how you did it, but somehow instinctively you just jumped out of the way. That's the stress response in action. And the stress hormones pumping through your body are making that all happen. It's very physical. The problem happens because our society has created and our personal brains, and as we as shy women especially are great at this, creating anxiety in our body, stress levels of stress, and then carrying that stress or anxiety on and on. So it's not an instantaneous thing. It's not like the thing came out of the forest and then it's gone and you go back to normal. As shy women, sometimes we don't go back to normal. Our normal is actually quite stressed, quite anxious, nervous, on alert. Um, and the scientists tell us that that's bad for you from a physical and also an emotional and mental health perspective. You can, I don't know what damage I've done to my body by stressing for so much of my life. And I wonder how much of your life you've been stressing too. But the good news is you can do something about it starting today, starting this very minute. And one thing I'd like to tell you about is this story that I heard when I was learning to be a coach. They did some research at a theme park. So there was a roller coaster, and the researchers interviewed all the people going on the roller coaster. Some said it was going to be exciting, fun, great. Some said it would be scary, it would be horrible. They didn't really want to do it, but their friends wanted to do it, so they did it with them. At the end of the so at the beginning and the end of the roller coaster, the researchers took all sorts of scientific measures of blood pressure and red and white blood cell counts and all sorts of things to measure their health and their physical state. Do you know what happened after the roller coaster ride? Those people who said it was going to be exciting and used positive expectations, positive emotions to describe the ride before and after, they actually had an improvement in their health markers. Their blood pressure went down. Their immune response went up. It's amazing. And those people who said it was going to be scary, terrible, didn't really want to do it, their responses went down. They got less healthy. Their blood pressure went up. Their immune response went down. That isn't that amazing? I just find that so crazy. But what that means is by labeling your emotions differently, you can actually change your physiology. You can change your actual physical health in your body just through the way you think about the feelings that are coming through your body. It's the same feeling. It's the same rush of adrenaline on the theme park. But people were labeling that rush of adrenaline differently, and their body was totally different as a result of that label, which they chose. So isn't that amazing? So The other thing, so your invitation for this week, your homework is every time you feel a feeling bubbling up or stress or anxiety, I wonder if you can give it a positive spin. Can you say, I'm excited? It's the same physiology, the same adrenaline pumping through your body if you're excited or stressed. But if you label it excited, that changes things. I used to run with a friend a children's holiday program, and they'd put on a play after practicing and getting ready for a whole week. And she always said to them, you've got nervous butterflies inside. If you've got butterflies flying inside, that just means that this is really important to you. So when you get up on stage, use that energy, use those butterflies flying in your tummy to actually do your best job. To channel that into energy rather than into stress. The butterflies say it's important to you. So that's your quest for this week, is whenever you feel feelings coming up, that's your body telling you something's happening. Label it as positively as you can. Interpret it as, what is this feeling? Maybe pause and say, what is this feeling saying to me? Yes, I'm feeling stressed, but I'm feeling stressed because it's important to me. I'm feeling stressed because it's exciting, and I'm feeling stressed and I might grow as a result. What positive label can you give it? So feel the feelings, give it a positive label, and then let it go. Try not to stuff it down like into a pressure cooker and build up more and more feelings, but try and just let it go. So feel the feeling, label it as positively as you can, and then just let it go. See how you go with that this week, and let me know how you go. All the best, and bye for now.